Quincy. Fuck yeah. All right, guys, I'm going to bring up someone really special, Brad Marshall. He put all this stuff together, and I want you guys to give him a big round of applause. Put your hands together for Mr. Brad Marshall, everybody. Brad here. You out there. So I got to thank some people tonight. Lots of people were involved in putting this together. So can I do that? Is that okay? I got a sheet. I couldn't memorize it. I was born an HDH, severely HDH kid, so I forget everything, and I have because I forget a lot of things, I've learned to have a lot of people around me to help me get through projects. Am I going to do this? So are you ready? Yes? Okay, CKWR responds to the show. I'd like to thank Kohler Andrews, Don Egley, and Peter Beacock. There's 2 winners. Are they here? What was your name? Georgia. Thank you, Georgia, for coming and listening to the radio station. Much appreciated. Give her a hand, please. She wanted to hear a ticket to be here tonight. I'd like to the club here. All right, so Phil Vital, he was the booking guy for here, got me here. Dennis Napper, he's the technician here and does a lot of different things here. Monica, the owner. Jill Pasher, she's your, what do they do at the bar there? Server. All right, and Andrew, he's the one of the other owners. What else we got here? Okay, so we're going to thank the acts again. We got Joe Botello, Val Cole, AJ Bate, Heather Fudge, Michael Moses, and Quincy Barton. Quincy is really good. I met him about a year and a half ago at the Peabody Awards, which is an awards here in Cambridge, and it celebrates black entertainment people in the Southern Ontario area, and he really took the show on. So I was supposed to open the show, but it didn't work out that way, and this was an experiment for me. I wanted to try to do a comedy show because I've done lots of other shows throughout my life. So I thought I'd try it tonight. It was a lot of fun. There's been a couple people that are in the audience that have been really a great help to me over the years. And more importantly, their girlfriends and wives have been really helpful. Because I do crazy projects like this. I phoned, you know how I got a hold of Botello here, Joe? Does anybody know? Any guess how I got a hold of him? Who said that? What is it? What's swipe? His wife. No. Anybody else guess? I didn't know, Joe. How did I get a hold of him? Google. On the roof. Okay. Who said that? Alex. Please come up and get your prize. Thank you, Alex. Give her a hand for. Okay, so I texted Joe because I saw he lives around here, and he goes, "Who's this?" I go, "It's Brad." Like he's supposed to know me, right? So I go, "I want to put a comedy show on because that's how I do stuff." Stuart, who works with me a lot, knows that I just call Stuart. He's the technician tonight. I'll just call him out of blue. I'm going to do this project, and he'll go, "Okay, what are we doing?" "I don't know. I want to do this thing," right? So Joe says, "It was really great." I go, "I want to do a comedy show." He goes, "Where?" I said, "Cambridge." He goes, "Okay, let's do it." So give Joe a hand for doing that. We're taking it on. It tells a lot. You know what it does? It tells a lot of character about who he is and cares about the comedians and people in his community. So that was really great. So I've done a lot of projects over the years, and I have My friend Wayne Bond was supposed to come here tonight. He's not here. But Alex's wife showed up. Thank you.
He really wanted to. I'm sorry.
Why didn't you make it?
He had a band that he had to meet that they're working on. So I'm sorry.
Right, and I also have, so Wayne is this wizard. He does all sorts of stuff, audio stuff. And so does Stuart. So I'm going to keep going here. And they help me with projects. A lot of times we're at their houses in the middle of the night with projects. Like, guys, I'm going to come over tonight. We're going to work on this thing. And, of course, Alex and Paula, that's Stuart's girlfriend, Paula, they're probably wondering, what the fuck is this guy doing in her house in the middle of the night talking to my man, trying to talk and stuff? I don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. We're talking about waves and EQs and all this stuff, right? And I think to myself, I really appreciate them letting me use their house and, doing crazy projects and hijacking the place all night.
You're welcome anytime.
Thank you. Anyways, Paula and Alex, you might want to look at your notes with your men, right? They're kind of the similar kind of guys. So Stuart and Wayne are like smart like crazy. You know those kind of people that don't say anything, but they're really smart. They can figure shit out. And between Wayne and Stuart, they could probably run Elon Musk's whole project. Like, seriously, they're just so smart. But the thing that gets in the way, does anybody know what gets in the way? They could do just about anything. Does anybody know what gets in the way? I got a $5 Tim card here who blurts it out first. I'm telling you that they're smart guys. They can figure stuff out. That's why I like working with them. Because I have this idea, but they know how to execute it. Alex, do I have to give a hint? What gets in the way of not taking over Elon Musk's companies? Because they could. $5 gift card. This stuff's like crack. Tim Hortons card. Is that a good hint? Okay, so honest to God, they could run Elon's whole thing. But something always gets in the way. Starts with an M. $5 gift card. Starts with an M. I'm gonna jack it up.
Music.
Yes, who said that? Actually, Paula, can you come up too, please? You guys come up on stage. Come on. We're good? All right. Thank you. You guys give him a hand. Thank you. All right. Do I have any more time? Do you guys have more time, or do you want me off here? Do you want me to do a story, or are you good to go home?
Guys, thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming to Rythm Brews. I hope we see you guys again. You guys have been wonderful. I love you guys. Thank you so much.
Joe, are you taking over the show?
You guys have been so great. Thank you so much.
Okay, so am I going to do a story, or is it Joe kicking me off? Oh, wait a minute. I got what is it called? When you say something and people got to guess what it is. What is it again? Okay, here's an easy one. You should be able to get this for trivia. Okay. The real Cambridge people should know this one. Here's another $5 gift card. What happened in May of 1974 in Cambridge?
The flood.
Who said that? The flood. Who said it first? Do you say it first? Do you say it? Sir, can you come up here, please? What's your name? John. John, thank you. Everybody give him a hand. Okay, so I'm going to finish. Okay, so I can do two things. I can tell you a story about what 1000 Bishop Street means to me, or do you want me to tell a joke about ice road trucking? So there's a story about 1000 Bishop Street or the ice road trucking.
Bishop Street. Ice road.
Okay, so okay, so I'm gonna do the this one is okay, so all right, I'll do the ice road. It's okay, so I got another $5 card here. So I did February and March. This year I did ice road trucking. So I delivered freight from Northwest Territories to the diamond mines with the subarctic. And so you're on these roads, and you can drive fast, you get tickets, you get safety, stuff like that. You can't get kicked off the road. You know, it's pretty hard to get kicked off the road. But there's one thing you can get kicked off the road right away for. And if you get caught doing it, you get kicked off and you're banned for 5 years. Does anybody know what that is? That's a good one. Well, who said that? Come up here. What's your name?
Lindsay.
Lindsay, thank you.
Thank you.
Your hand for her. It's not correct, but what can you get kicked off the road for?
Sleeping.
No.
High beams.
Yeah, I guess that would end it to go through the ice, but you still could work. No. Do I got to give a clue? Has to do with wildlife.
Oh, feeding a moose, caribou, something.
No, that's not. No, you get,
Squirrel.
Polar bear.
Chickadee. Stealing a squirrel.
what was that?
Here.
What was that?
Stealing a squirrel.
Stealing a squirrel. That's Lindsay, right? All right, I got to put the stakes up. So it's $5 card, so you can blurt it out.
Swerving for wildlife.
That's close. That's close. Who said that? They said swerving. What did you say?
Swerving for wildlife.
All right, you're on the right path.
Hitting wildlife, not swerving. Breaking.
I'm going to leave that one for a while. Can I talk about 1000 Bishop Street quickly while we leave that one boil? So I'm going to go back. Going back to March 5th. It's a Monday morning, 1979. Unit 1 down here. Unit 1, 1000 Bishop Street. And there's a father and a husband with 2 kids. He's 43 years old. And he's achieved a dream of a lifetime. He's opened his first business at 43. That man was my father and still is. Yeah, give him a hand, please. He worked for Firestone during the day on Water Street, and at night he would work on the business. And I grew up, I'll tell you a bit of background on my life. I grew up, like when I was born with ADHD, very badly. Did very poorly in school. I failed at everything. Couldn't do sports. Horrible at sports. When I was on my hockey team, for 7 years I scored 1 goal. And I scored it on my own team. So, I was failed grade 1, so they put you back. And you're a kid, all you want to do is just fit in. You know what I mean? Did you hear me? All you want to do is fit in. And I didn't. And not only that, they pulled me out of class all the time because I couldn't figure shit out. And it was just a nightmare. Don't get me wrong, my childhood was good. But in terms of accomplishing something as a kid, it was a nightmare. I didn't stop peeing the bed until I was 11 years old. It just wasn't going well. And I thought, even as a kid, why me? Why this? And so what would happen is I would come with my dad here in the nights and on the weekends. And that's where I learned to start to be somebody, that I could do something. You know what I mean? And Dad would, I would do things wrong, but Dad would always encourage me. And that's how I learned to love myself and to find something that I could be helpful. And so can I tell you a bit about my father
Yeah.
before I continue? He's 85, going on 15. He's still alive. He's like going on 15. So he was the kind of father that, you know, when you're young and you're sick and you don't understand, but you're old enough to understand that you're in pain and you're puking in the toilet at night, right? And you're alone and you're scared. So my father was the kind of guy that would sit with me all night in the washroom, have my arm around me, and would fucking hold my head up all night until the morning, till I fell asleep, so I wouldn't hurt myself. And then he would carry me to bed, and he would sit beside my side all night until the morning to go to work. And all that time, he always said, "Son, I love you, always. And tomorrow will be a better day." Yes, thank you. And he's always said that to me. He's never said anything negative to me. And I'm absolutely certain that without his love and that you're hearing that in your back of your mind, he just, you know, I wouldn't have never done anything in my life. It would have been a nightmare. Can anybody relate to that? Does anybody have that in their life? It could be here. It could be somebody else. Yeah, that's why I'm here today. I'm sure of it. Why I'm on stage, doing projects, stuff like that. And thank you for coming out tonight and sharing this evening. I had a lot of fun. I learned a lot. And sincerely, can you just go to your neighbor and give him a fist bump and say thank you for coming? Go ahead and do it, please. You guys deserve it. All right. Thank you. Thank you for listening to my story. And thank you, Alex and Paula, for hijacking your houses. But there's more stuff coming. I mean, Stuart, I got more ideas coming like this. All right, thank you.
What's with the ice?
Oh, sorry.
Hey, Turner!
Is the mic on?
Speeding. Yes.
No, speeding won't get you kicked off. Like, you get caught doing this, you get kicked off for 5 years. What was that? You're close. You're so close. No. Serving for what?
Picking up hitchhikers.
You're close.
Shooting roadkill.
What?
Picking up roadkill.
Claiming a deer someone else has hit.
Keeping the body of
And in the hunting, they're really close. I mean, you're right on the cusp.
intentionally swerving to hit a deer.
She said poaching, it's close.
Hunting with a vehicle. Shooting from the vehicle.
Doing what?
Shooting from the vehicle. Hunting from the vehicle. Swerving into a deer.
Letting the deer drive.
I don't think anybody's going to get it here. All right, so should I just tell you then? Okay, so the thing that will get you kicked off immediately is if you do anything with wildlife. If you feed the wildlife, I mean, if you hit something, you can't help it, but if you intentionally go and feed an animal or give it attention or anything like that, you're kicked off immediately. Sorry. All right, thanks.